I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Suicide Squad Rebirth issue number 1. Hey, did you know there's going to be like a Suicide Squad movie really soon? Like, it opens this week, and so, like, the comic came out at the same time to coincide with it. Isn't that crazy? What new adventures will Task Force X have? I don't know. Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? So, as we join the comic, Task Force X is being dismantled. Again, for like the 20th time. Yeah, it would seem President Totally Obama, but never actually called Obama for some reason, takes a real offense at the idea that a group like the Suicide Squad could be operating under his nose with little to no oversight. You know, despite the fact that the Sean Ryan run was all about the US Congress trying to bring the Suicide Squad closer to them, but hey, you know, fresh start, rebirth and all. Waller defends her job, saying that the president needs someone like her, someone to be the monster to sleep under the bed of the other monster so that the good people of the world, including himself, can sleep soundly. Begrudgingly, President not Obama accepts on the grounds that Waller agreed to install some sort of public figure who will be held accountable for the group's actions. Waller chooses Sergeant Rick Flagg Jr., who, if you'll remember, has a long and storied history with the Suicide Squad. Here, though, they've retconned him to actually being a third-generation military man who served out his career in Afghanistan, while his father is the badass Vietnam vet, and his grandfather is the badass World War II vet with ties to the original Task Force X. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably asking yourself, if Rick Flagg is so good, why are we only hearing about him now, and why before was Steve Trevor more or less stealing his job? The answer the comic gives, I gotta admit, is actually pretty good. We find out that Rick Flagg is actually a prisoner right now at Guantanamo Bay. He denied an order from a higher up, one that ended up getting his entire team killed. And now Amanda Waller has come to him with the offer of redemption through service to the government once more, only on her terms. Rick doesn't want to do it. He can pretty much already suss out that Waller is morally gray at best, but he also figures he has two options: either die in a cage or die for his country. Flagg, as you might have guessed, chooses the latter, and not a moment too soon either, as the Suicide Squad is already embroiled in a dangerous mission, one that takes them to Mongolia. It seems a group of terrorists has kidnapped a scientist in hopes that he would build them a meta-bomb, something that would actually give them superpowers while taking away the powers of anyone else caught in the blast. Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and Boomerang, yes, they call him Boomerang, for some reason they've dropped the captain in his name, are already on the ground dealing with the terrorists. This is difficult because they're also trying to get the Doctor and his research out so that it can't be repurposed for anything more evil. In the end, though, they decide they need the research and the blueprints a lot more than they need the guy, so they let him get killed. Yes, the Justice League, these guys certainly are not. Granted, even though they have the research, they're still horribly outmatched and outgunned right now. That is, of course, until Harley Quinn, who has been very gun-toady this whole issue, gets one of those insanely brilliant ideas, and that is, hey, why don't we just set off another bomb to take away their powers? And they end up doing just that, which is good, because now that the terrorists are depowered, this is a perfect time for Rick Flagg to swoop on in and lead the rest of his team to victory as the comic ends. Overall, I quite enjoyed Suicide Squad Rebirth number 1. It's a nice mix of old and new while not feeling rehashed. Amanda Waller is back to being fat again, which is awesome, and we have the movie to thank for that one. Rick Flagg is back as the moral center of the team, which has been long overdue. The writer had the genius idea to keep the team nice and small for this initial outing, while the main plot focused more on Waller and Flagg. My hope with this new series, as it has been with every new run of the Suicide Squad that we've gotten in the post-New 52 era, is that please, 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 for the love of God, can this book keep a consistent writer. Overall, though, for being a good-natured nostalgia trip and a great jumping on point for new readers, I would give this one a very solid 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please, by all means, check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.